All right, so here's the former UFC lightweight champion Frankie Edgar beat BJ Penn to win the belt back in 2010. Competed at featherweight for a while as well, but this was really a guy, DC, who popularized competing at the natural weight before it became all the rage.
Yeah, he just didn't want to cut weight. He told me also that because his kid wrestles, he won't make his kid cut weight because he doesn't cut weight. Why should he make him do something he won't do? But he fought where he felt most comfortable. He was not draining himself. And by not draining yourself to get on the scale, Frankie was able to fight with a pace that a lot of those 155-pound guys could not match. Frankie's a phenomenal wrestler, wrestled at Clarion University, coached at Rutgers University, but has developed striking under Mark Henry that is as good as anybody in the organization.
And when you bury him, what does he do? He comes back and shows you a vintage performance. Got knocked out by Brian Ortega, came back to dominate Cub Swanson just about 6 weeks later. Frankie Edgar back on the proving ground here tonight. Well, this is not your father's bantamweight division, right, DC? A lot of people would argue in this era, 135 pounds, 1 through 50 is the UFC's deepest division, and this is the champion who has emerged from that talented pack.
Yeah, it's a very tough weight class. I mean, you look at the top 15, and all these guys are so talented. But when you look at the champ, you can see that there's something different about him. It's in his swagger. It's in his abilities. It's in his idea that he is just so much better than everyone else. It's easy to poke holes in that unless he keeps winning, and that's exactly what he's done.
He's mastered the game. He's mastered the weight cut. He's got every skill in the book. Most believe it's going to take a Herculean effort to dethrone that champion here tonight. Petr, ladies and gentlemen, steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Frankie the Answer Edgar. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Petr No Mercy.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. So here's the former UFC lightweight champion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt Frankie Edgar, national qualifier for Clarion University as a collegiate wrestler, but the hands have really been a big part of the narrative in the UFC. A lot of credit to his longtime boxing coach, Mark Henry. Frankie Edgar really can approach this challenge whichever way he so chooses.
Nice little short uppercut there.
Takedown defense is there.
Another nice combination to the head.
That's right over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low, and just right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Back and forth we go. Just over 3 minutes to go. Jan gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Well,
oh, nice bump, yes.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Petr Yan. Making all these shots count. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Edgar. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, he got that knee to connect to the body, and if you're the defensive fighter here, you got to make sure you don't eat too many more of those.
You cannot eat too many. You got to be the elbow inside, and otherwise, when you land one, you're going to shut everything down. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, looked like it did stun him a little bit. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. "45 seconds to go here in round one. "30 seconds to go. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. That's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready.
Round two here. Edgar gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rout. And doing work with the jab. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Great punch in the clinch here.
Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Beautiful transition.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Edgar's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Yan.
Drives the shin into the wrist. Great body kick. Until he blocks it, you better keep rolling those body kicks.
Yan's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Under 2 minutes to go in round two. On that punch right there. His opponent's compromised these. And there it is! I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Now we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Petr #3.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC bantamweight champion of the world, and you know these 135-pound contenders are all killers, and he disposed of another one properly tonight.
I mean, they are all